For nearly 60 years, WWF has led efforts in rhino conservation with a comprehensive approach to protect and recover these iconic species. Rhino populations are secured and expanded through translocations, relocating animals from densely populated parks to areas where they once thrived. Communities near rhino habitats benefit from sustainable conservation initiatives, while poaching is addressed through innovative technology and specialized ranger training. The illegal rhino horn trade is targeted through global advocacy and strengthened law enforcement, ensuring traffickers are brought to justice, and the Coalition to End Wildlife Trafficking Online featuring 47 global companies address wildlife crimes across digital platforms. The black rhino is one of the most endangered species in the world. With a declining population, they now only survive in a few areas with suitable habitats. Poaching, habitat loss from development, and climate change are major threats. Effective conservation is essential to prevent their extinction. Kenya is a leader in black rhino conservation, with initiatives like the Oil Pejeta Conservancy, one of the largest rhino sanctuaries in Africa. This conservancy uses advanced technology, including drones and GPS tracking, to monitor and protect rhinos. In national parks like Masai Mara and Amboseli, -1 poaching units patrol regularly, supported by highly trained rangers and trackers. Kenya also engages local communities by offering employment in conservation projects and educating them on the importance of protecting rhinos. Additionally, breeding programs help boost rhino populations, and translocation efforts move rhinos to safer habitats. These combined strategies have made Kenya a key player in the fight against black rhino extinction. The Javan rhinoceros, one of the world's most endangered species, is on the brink of extinction, with fewer than 60 individuals surviving in Indonesia's Ujung Kulon National Park, threatened by habitat loss, poaching, and diseases from domestic animals. Their survival hangs in the balance. However, dedicated conservation efforts offer hope. Rhino protection units are tirelessly patrolling the jungle, safeguarding these majestic creatures from poachers. Habitat restoration efforts are underway, focusing on removing invasive species like the orenga palm and reintroducing native plants, essential for the rhino's survival. Local communities are actively engaged in conservation, with programs designed to improve their livelihoods while securing their support. Meanwhile, scientific research is providing crucial insights into rhino health and behavior, paving the way for sustainable conservation strategies. With global cooperation and unwavering dedication, we can ensure that the Javan rhinoceros thrives for future generations.
The Sumatran rhino, one of the world's most critically endangered species, is facing a real threat of extinction. Habitat destruction, poaching, and climate change have decimated their numbers, leaving them confined to a few isolated regions in Sumatra and Borneo. But there's still hope. Rhino protection units patrol protected areas, preventing poaching and dismantling traps. Captive breeding programs, such as those at the Cincinnati Zoo and the Sumatran Rhino Sanctuary, have successfully produced calves, offering a lifeline for the species. Efforts to restore their habitats through reforestation and invasive species removal are underway. International treaties like CITES and local community involvement are also crucial in protecting these majestic creatures. With continued global cooperation, there's still a chance to secure a future for the Sumatran rhino, but immediate action is needed to ensure their survival.
Rhinos, one of the planet's most iconic species, are critically endangered. Thankfully, global treaties aim to protect them from extinction. The Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, or CITES, strictly bans international trade of rhino horns and products to combat poaching. The Convention on Biological Diversity focuses on conserving habitats, essential for species like the black, Javan, and Sumatran rhinos. For migratory species, the Convention on Migratory Species ensures safe corridors for movement. In Asia, the Ramsar Convention on Wetlands protects crucial habitats like peatlands, vital for the survival of rhinos. Meanwhile, the African Rhino Conservation Plan unites nations to restore populations and habitats in Africa. The UN Framework Convention on Climate Change tackles climate threats to rhino ecosystems. Together, these treaties symbolize a global commitment to preserving rhinos for future generations. The preservation of endangered rhinoceroses is a critical endeavor that requires global attention and collaborative efforts. These majestic creatures play an essential role in maintaining ecosystem balance and biodiversity. However, they face harmful threats from habitat loss, poaching, and climate change. Various approaches exist to preserve the species based on geography, ecosystem, habitat, and the adaptations of the species in their area. Conservation strategies such as anti-poaching measures, habitat restoration, community engagement, and breeding programs are vital to their survival. By raising awareness and fostering international cooperation, we can ensure that future generations will continue to witness the existence of these iconic species in the wild. Protecting rhinoceroses is not just about saving a species yet, it is about safeguarding the health of our planet.